Every year, thousands of highly anticipated games hit the market with flashy trailers and massive marketing campaigns. But within weeks, the servers empty out, the communities fade, and these titles are forgotten. Yet a select few completely defy this lifespan. Minecraft, GTA Online, and Roblox continue to attract millions of active players every single day, maintaining their dominance for over a decade. These immortal titles command billions in revenue and literally drape their branding across the facade of the New York Stock Exchange. It is easy to assume we keep logging into these specific games simply because they are inherently more fun than the ones that died. But the biggest games in the world operate differently. They aren't asking if you had fun today. They are mechanically conditioning you to return tomorrow. Surviving the modern market requires abandoning the concept of a finished game. Instead, these titles follow a hidden blueprint optimized for an infinite loop of player retention. This blueprint begins with the brain's reward system. Psychologists have observed that when players regularly experience progress, they are much more likely to keep playing. We can call this the dopamine engine. While traditional games might offer one big victory at the end of a story, live service titles chop that satisfaction into constant micro-goals. This chart shows the strategy in action. Instead of a single payoff at the conclusion, the game provides a steady pulse of smaller reward spikes at regular intervals to maintain momentum. Every leveled up rank, opened crate, or unlocked weapon skin triggers a small feeling of satisfaction. This chemical feedback loop generates the specific motivation to play just one more match. By providing these constant victories, developers ensure the player never reaches a natural stopping point. The scattered rewards form an unbroken baseline of engagement, securing the first layer of retention. Once a daily habit is established, the blueprint shifts to the medium term. This is the live service layer. Mechanics like battle passes and seasonal events introduce artificial scarcity. They take an infinite digital world and fill it with rewards that are only available for a limited time. This transforms the game into a space that demands constant check-ins. If you don't log in during a specific window, you lose the opportunity to earn those rewards forever. This creates a social pressure known as the fear of missing out. You see your friends experiencing new updates in real time, and staying offline feels like being left behind. This psychological pressure has immense physical scale, as seen here, where thousands of people gather in a stadium to experience a fleeting digital event together. These elements turn the game into a mandatory daily habit. Logging off becomes a psychological penalty rather than a simple choice. The final layer of the blueprint turns your accumulated playtime into a long-term emotional anchor. After spending hundreds of hours building a base, collecting rare pets, or grinding for a high rank, your relationship with the game changes. Massive retail launches like GTA 5 achieve cultural permanence because players pour years of personal investment into these specific worlds across multiple console generations. Walking away feels like abandoning a significant investment of time and effort. You aren't just turning off a screen, you are leaving behind a digital legacy you spent years building. This sunk cost effect is the ultimate roof of the blueprint. Your progress becomes so valuable that leaving the game feels like a personal loss. These immortal games look vastly different on the surface. They range from chaotic crime simulators to peaceful, creative sandboxes.
We associate these symbols with a peaceful and creative experience, seemingly far removed from intense psychological mechanics. But beneath these different genres and art styles runs the exact same matrix of micro-goals, progression systems, and social pressure. The mechanics change to fit the genre, but the skeleton keeping you engaged remains remarkably consistent across every successful title. The survival of these cultural titans is no accident. They are masterpieces of deliberate behavioral engineering designed to keep players engaged for years. Once you recognize this hidden formula, you reclaim the power to decide if you're playing for fun or simply engineered to come back tomorrow.